Hey guys, I'm at the Salton Sea right now. I'm at the Salton Sea State Recreational Area, and it is not busy at all today. I'm literally the only one here right now. The Salton Sea, if you don't know about it, it's definitely kind of an anomaly and a weird thing in California's history. How did it happen, and why is it in the state it's in today? Well, let's go over that real quick. The current body of water we call the Salton Sea was accidentally created in 1905 when Colorado floodwater ended up breaching an irrigation canal that was under construction in the Imperial Valley area. And that's this whole area right here. It's still lots of crops, very fertile, and lots of farm activity going on in this area. So that's the area that was using a lot of irrigated water from the Colorado River. Water flowed in from the Colorado River for 18 months until it was finally pushed back. But at that point, it was too late to reverse, and California ended up with what is now its biggest lake. Honestly, bigger than Lake Tahoe. This is its biggest lake, even though I think it's about 50 yards deep at its deepest, so it's not the biggest body of water in terms of cubic meters or anything like that. But in terms of the land it covers, it is the biggest lake in California. The salinity in the soil, combined with the agricultural runoff, made it a salt sea, and people eventually discovered that it was perfect for fishing. So in June of 1951, the fish were first stocked in the Salton Sea, luxury resorts and beach towns were eventually established, and fishing, water skiing, and various boating activities took place here. In its heyday in the 50s and 60s, the Salton Sea was actually dubbed California's Riviera. It was supposed to be the latest and greatest and the next big world destination. This area attracted the likes of Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, the Beach Boys, tons of politically elite, pretty much the who's who of Hollywood and politics came out here to get away. However, with no outlet and rising salinity and pollution from agricultural runoff, the sea eventually became uninhabitable for fish, dying off by the millions and creating quite a stench in the process. As the transformation took place, businesses and tourists quickly vacated, leaving behind the ghostly ruins of beautiful towns all along its coastline. One of the towns I'm going to visit today is known as Bombay Beach. Now, in terms of Bombay Beach and its state right now, there was additional water redirected from the Colorado River a few years ago, which isn't a good thing for here. That meant less water for the fish, that meant less water for the shores. The shores are starting to recede. The fish population is pretty much all but gone right now, and consequently, the migratory birds that were out here and depended on this area have almost all gone. So anyway, that's the long-winded, short-winded, somewhat winded history. I could go a lot more in depth, but I don't want to make this video too long. So let's check out the Salton Sea a little bit, and then we'll head on down to Bombay Beach and check out the artwork. Definitely no fish out here like there used to be. Take a look at this sand here. It's actually not sand. It's a combination of dead barnacles and unfortunately some dead fish parts in there. Fish skeletons and whatnot. So even though it looks like it's a white sandy beach, far from it. I think even a sea and an environment such as this, you can always kind of find the beauty in it. And the water's pretty when you just look out over it and you see the sun reflecting off of it. It's still a gorgeous place. All right, well, as much as I'm enjoying the solitude of this place, I'm gonna head on down the road and head to Bombay Beach and see what kind of artwork and eclectic stuff I can find. me is one of the last remaining reminders of what Bombay Beach and the Salton Sea used to be, which was a world-class resort full of tourists and celebrities. And now it's kind of a bit of an art installation, and it's got some sort of bohemian art revival sort of vibe going on, which is kind of cool. So let's go check it out. All right, I'm at the parking lot of the Ski Inn, and at 233 feet below sea level, this is the lowest bar in the world, apparently. It's morning right now, so obviously it's not going to be open. I can't really go in there, but if you're in the area, definitely check it out and go in and have a beer at the lowest bar in the world, if you're old enough to drink. All right, well, ironically enough, the owner of the Unicorn trailer just came by and said I could take a look at it, so I'm going to take a closer look. My name's Regan. What's your name?
I'm Joe. I'm Joe.
Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. All right.
Johnny Sticks, right?
Johnny, how you doing? Good to meet you.
This guy's a badass. He's been playing drums for a million years. He's got killer stories. He's been here a long time.
Oh, that's awesome.
But anyway, this is my art and taxidermy.
Nice.
Mobile art and taxidermy. You can kind of take a cruise around the other side right there.
Okay.
Well, I got some art on the ground. So.
There's my first name right there.
Yeah, funny.
That's so ironic. I drove by and I was like,
what?
I was like, I got to check that out again, man.
Yeah, you can kind of see it from You're good. I'm just hanging art up right now, so it just kind of.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can kind of see some of just a couple pieces I got going, and I got a ton of them when I'm just hanging them up and doing some work. So.
Oh wow! So this is your
kind of working place, yeah.
Open air studio, yeah.
I live in Hawaii as well, so I kind of go back and forth and.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I noticed there's sort of a renaissance, like a resurgence of art and art installations in the community.
It's huge here. Yeah, I mean, we it's very underground though. It's like now a lot of people know about it now because of all the press and all that stuff from New York Times, LA, all the European art magazines.
Right.
These cats are out here. It's like, it looks like a lot of these houses are just crack, but inside are like sick art.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so whatever you think it looks like, weird, funky, it's like somebody famous is in here doing. There's a bunch of guys from all over the world that come in here and do this. And Johnny, he can just kind of show you. He's cool. He can barely. I mean, he's like an old guy, but the guy he's
been out here like 20 years.
I've photographed him many times and done a lot of art on him.
Oh, that's awesome.
He plays drums and he's played all over the world, played for everybody, and he's just been out here like his whole life basically.
When I came here, I just saw everything and I was like, all right, I need to find someone who knows everything.
Yeah, otherwise you're just kind of floating around in the wind and you don't even know what you're looking at.
That's just that you see the YouTube videos and you just see a bunch of people who don't know what's going on.
And a lot of times everybody's really, they know the place now, so a lot of the influencers come down here, they haul out to the water, they shoot in the swings.
Oh, yeah.
And then, whatever, I've got a piece out there too, right next to the door, I've got a spaceman out there that I've got. And
cool.
That's my trailer over there with the giant unicorn.
That caught my attention.
I just changed it. It's been, I've had something else for a while, but I just finally changed it up. That's a piece I've just been working on.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, just kind of working on the back of it.
Oh, nice.
This was an old fish processing plant back in the day when Salton Sea was like.
Oh, no kidding.
This was like a big deal.
They actually had a processing plant. Wow.
Yeah, that's how big it was. I mean,
that's crazy.
Yeah, right. He used to fish out here. He just went fishing the other day out here. He's got his cast and his pole out there.
Really? So there's still a few fish here and there, huh?
Not what it was, but there's some tilapia out there. There's a few schools out there, so.
Oh, okay.
People think it's it's dead. I've paddleboarded out there. I've been in the water. I've done all that stuff. So.
I went to the state recreation area first just to
get
a vibe for it, and it's gorgeous out here.
Summer they get some windstorms come through here, and it gets pretty nutty. But right now, I mean, you're at a freaking peak time.
Exactly.
And it's like just out here like summer solstice tonight. A bunch of the artists are taking a big bonfire out there and do some crazy stuff tonight. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah. So.
Sweet. Well, I'll do my best on the golf cart. Is it just?
Oh, dude, it's
just
like,
a standard.
This is a vintage golf court. I mean,
Oh, okay, cool.
Hop in and we'll run down here and run back and I'll just show you real
it's
quick.
easy. It's like easy breezy.
All right, golf
So the
cart.
main thing is whenever you stop, park it anywhere, if you want to walk around, just always set your handbrake.
Okay.
And always got to take that off. And they're
Not much of a hill to roll anywhere.
Yeah.
And then here you have a key, you can just leave it on.
Okay.
And then down is going to go forward and up is going to go backwards.
Okay.
Just like that. So we're going to go forward and the main thing on this part is because I built this topper for it. It's a little heavy for it, so you don't want to hit too big of potholes and stuff.
Oh,
It
yeah.
shakes it quite a bit.
Yeah, like you want to avoid that one right there.
Okay, so you're going to take your handbrake off, and then down is forward and up is back.
Okay, so down is forward. And we're off. I love the
If
chicken.
you want
on
to
it.
practice, just come around there, and then Johnny will just sit here. Like I say, it's a little difficult to understand, but he knows everything around here.
Okay,
So
cool.
if you have questions, ask him. He's got the answer.
You go on the main road with it, or?
If I see cars, I'll come off to the side, but typically I'll just go on the concrete.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I see what you mean about the top.
Yeah. But if you're just on straightaways, it's fine.
I'll be very careful with this.
By weird chance, the police try to give you any problem, which they will, just call me, and Johnny's got my number.
Okay, cool. Race, you guys. This sign here is one of the more popular fixtures as well, and for good reason. It is extremely photographable. It's been here for a little while. I've seen it online in a lot of posts, so let's take a closer look at it. Drive-in theater art installation here at Bombay Beach, and surprisingly they actually show movies here, so it's not just an art installation, it's functional. They screen movies here. Alright guys, so that's Bombay Beach. Really glad I could come check it out. The artist I met, Joe Regan, is actually really amazing. I checked out his Instagram while I was down here, and his work is outstanding. So I'll definitely be back here to pay Joe a visit and check out more of his artwork. If you guys are in the area, come check it out, talk to a local. Maybe you'll get to ride on the chicken golf cart. I don't know. Either way, fun day, awesome day. Love meeting the locals and seeing cool art. Nothing could be better than that. Till next time.